Left you in the sky with the fire below. Thought I had it right, but I'm still lost in the light. And I don't know what night it is. You're somewhere else, I'm drinking out to guess. Blurry bodies, but you're on my mind. We let it go, now I'm full of rum and regret.
Starting with the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade Light, I'm using my Sephora flat liner brush, and I'm measuring from the inside of my nose, and I'm going to be making marks to show where I need to fill them in. So, as you can see, I'm angling my brush from the side of my eye to see where my brow needs to end. And on the inside of my nose, that's where my brow starts. Then we're just using the brow powder on the right side with this because we're just making our marks, and then we're going to go in and fill them in. I'm also measuring where I need to put my arch in my brow, and if you need any guides, I can link those down below. Now, still with the brow powder, I'm gonna just be filling in and kind of shaping it, but I'll be going back in with the gel and creating more hair-like realistic eyebrows, but right now we just kind of want to get the general idea down. And so I'm doing the top and lining that and the bottom, and I'm just going to easily go over that with my brush. Something I just want to mention is that you have to have the right brush for this kind of look for doing your eyebrows. So a flat liner brush is very important. If you do any like kind of thicker one, your brows are not going to come out as detailed. So that's something that's just good to know.
It tried to make me forget where I came from, and I didn't want to write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care. I don't, but you still hit my phone up, and baby I be moving on. And I think you should.
Now I'm grabbing the gel on the left side with my flat liner brush yet again, and now I'm just going to be pushing up and doing hair-like motions. This is very important. You want to make this very detailed and look very natural, and so short motions are going to be really good, and just pulling the hairs in the directions that are natural. So from the arch, you're going to push that down where you measured that, and so it's going to create more of an arched effect. The hairs that are just going along your side, you're going to want to push those to the side where the hairs are going.
'Cause if you like the way you look that much, baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
Now I'm using my Brow Wiz spoolie brush, and you can use any spoolie brush for this, really. But I'm just brushing my spoolie brush through my brows and kind of getting rid of some of those lines that I did with the brow powder. I just kind of want to mix everything together and get my hairs going in all the right directions. The spoolie brush is so important for your eyebrow routine, so make sure that you get that. Now I'm just doing a couple touch-ups and wiping off a few areas that I feel need, and it'll just vary for each eyebrow, and I'm just needed to put in a little bit more gel to define them more. Now I'm using the Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles with my flat liner brush again. What I'm going to do is I like to go under my brow and really define the line so it looks more defined and sharp. This is optional, but I like to do it. Now that I've gone with my concealer, I'm just going to pluck out a few hairs that are out of line. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for next week. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and give this video a thumbs up because you're awesome, and you might think that I'm awesome. So if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll try to get to those as soon as I can.
I go out just so I can re-forget. I go out just so I can re-forget. I go out just so I can re-forget. I go